Yo, what's going on, everybody? You've seen the thumbnail, you've read the title. Today, we're going to be looking back on Black Ops 3. I don't know why I decided that I just wanted to look back on Black Ops 3. I think it's honestly because I was playing it Saturday night, actually, because I'm recording this video Sunday morning for you guys. It's going up Monday morning. So 2 nights ago, by the time you're seeing this, I just decided that I wanted to hop on and play some Black Ops 3, and I feel like I just wanted to look back on this game, because this game has some great memories for me. So, yeah, we're going to be covering the good, the bad, and I guess you could say the quite ugliness of Black Ops 3 some days. So, yeah, with that being said, there's not much else to say. Let's hop into this video. Alright, so the first thing you should know about me talking about the multiplayer, because we are going to be going from multiplayer to zombies to campaign. The first thing you should know about about me, I guess, talking about the multiplayer is I'm definitely going to have kind of a small bias. I still know that there's problems with this game, don't get me wrong. But I definitely have a small bias because this is the first Call of Duty that I actually really got into playing. I played the other old ones, but Black Ops 3 was the first one that I really got seriously into. I don't know why, but it's something about this game. Although raging at it almost all the time, I just really got into playing this game. So, yeah, I might have a small bias. But as for the multiplayer itself, I think this game is still great to this day. Going back and playing it, I had a blast. And I just got to relive those memories of playing this game earlier. This game's a blast still in 2020. It's still a really fun game, and it's not infected with hackers at all come 2020, which I think is great, unlike Black Ops 4 that is starting to get run with the exosuit mod. I don't know if you guys have seen that. I might have to make a whole video on it. But Black Ops 4 has this mod that everyone's using to get exosuits in that game now, and that's already tainting the fun of Black Ops 4. For Black Ops 3, none of the fun has been ruined on this game for me yet. There's no hackers that I have run into other than maybe like a Brecci jitter mod, which, I mean, the Brecci is overpowered in and of itself. You throw on a jitter mod to it and it's even worse. But other than that, there really hasn't been a single mod that I've been able to run into on Black Ops 3 in the year 2020, which is just so much bonus points for this thing. But with that being said, there is quite a lot of bad. Although the guns were balanced, the maps were good, the movement was fluid and amazing, the specialists were not spammed, the time to kill was honestly amazing. There is, unfortunately, some bad stuff to Black Ops 3, and most of it just kind of comes how they handled the DLC content with this game, which was really the big pitfall of this game, and I think why people don't look back on this game as great. But at the same time, a lot of people do look back on this. But whenever somebody is talking about how good Black Ops 3 was, people are so quick to bring up, you've already seen it, the DLC guns. The way that Black Ops 3 and Treyarch handled microtransactions, it is the worst in the COD franchise. But yet, somehow we still look back on this game with really fond memories, because it's still, to this day, it's still a great game. But the DLC weapons were almost impossible to obtain when you were playing this game. Like, unless you wanted to spend thousands of dollars or thousands of hours, you were not going to get everything in this game. And I do believe there was something leaked during Black Ops 3 that said, like, Activision partners actually got better odds and supply drops as well, which is completely stupid. But nonetheless, that's something that ended up getting leaked. So unless you were a COD partner who got free COD points to do these supply drop opening videos, you definitely were not going to get every weapon in the game. Heck, I have so many hours played on Black Ops 3 and I still don't have every single weapon in this game. And the next, and I guess the kind of last bad thing about this, is the way that DLC maps were handled. Wait, no, was it the last year of DLC being exclusive early? No, it wasn't. World War II was, I do believe. Or it was Black Ops 4, I'm not 100% sure. But one of those two games was the last game that we had DLC. This game had DLC where you could buy individual packs, and PlayStation 4 got them early and was able to play them early, and it split the player base, right? Which I'm so glad that we're out of this now. And honestly, playing Black Ops 3 in 2020 with only owning DLC Pack 1 and 2, lobbies are still findable, mainly because it's just the DLC matchmaking doesn't apply anymore. It's just the old maps, which kind of sucks that, you know, Activision isn't going to, it looks like at least, Activision isn't going to be going back and giving out everybody Black Ops 3's DLC for free. So playing maps like Hijacked, playing maps like Splash, it's just not going to happen anymore in Black Ops 3 in the year 2020, but I still think it's a great game nonetheless. So I think I've kind of covered the multiplayer enough. I've covered what I really liked about it, talked about it. Let's move into the zombies portion of this video. Alright, so Black Ops 3 Zombies, I think, is the best zombies in the entire franchise, which only just helps give Black Ops 3 more bonus points in my mind. Because Black Ops 3 was, in my opinion, the best zombies map. We had Shadows of Evil. Black Ops 3 wasn't a zombies map, but we had Shadows of Evil, Drak, Zetsubo no Shima, which is, you either love or hate Zetsubo no Shima. There was Gorod Krovi and Revelations. And those were just the standard maps. Shadows of Evil was free, and lots of people loved it. Drak, first DLC pack, lots of people loved it. Zetsubo no Shima, you either loved it or could not stand playing that map. Gorod Krovi almost was universally loved. Revelations was almost universally loved. And I think something like a year later, we were given Zombies Chronicles, which is going to be coming free for PlayStation Plus users, I think, in November. You are going to be able to have the Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles edition, which is going to allow you to play Kino der Toten, Verrückt, Nocturne Toten, Origins. I know I'm forgetting a map. Oh yeah, Ascension, Shangri-La, and I think Shinonuma, if I'm correct. I think that's every map there. There's so many maps in the last DLC pack, and I think it's only, what, was something like $30 for a whole bunch of maps, like a whole bunch of zombies maps that just add a lot of replayability to this game. And I guess there's not really much more to say about zombies other than this game had just amazing maps, which gives it so much more bonus points. And yeah, well, I guess we'll move into campaign now. So the campaign for Black Ops 3 is probably the only thing that holds this game back from being, in my opinion, probably the best Call of Duty, is the fact that the campaign is, for lack of a better word, garbage, okay? Black Ops 3's campaign is completely confusing, so hard of a storyline to follow, and the only memorable moment from Black Ops 3's campaign is Train Go Boom. Is a stupid line that was said that just says Train Go Boom. But other than that, the whole premise of the campaign, which, spoiler alert, is, I think, early on you get your arms ripped off, and then you get transported to this hospital, and you get some DNI chip put into you, and the whole campaign, I do believe, just wraps up to being an entirely simulation. Nothing actually happened, and there's like, you're fighting like a virus in the DNI chips. It's really weird, and yes, I am saying DNI, not DNA. But it's just a really, really weird storyline that does not make any sense. But what can you do when a game's set in, I think, 2080 something? But yeah, that's Black Ops 3. A retrospective / looking back / Black Ops 3 in 2020. This has been quite a long video, so if you guys did happen to enjoy this one, you know, comment popcorn down below, because I think you needed to grab some popcorn to sit through this whole video. And yeah, I'll see you guys all later. Have a great rest of the day. Bye.